Okay, good evening, class.
Good evening.
I'm Victor Letting. I'll be taking you through GPC. I hope all of you are present. Is it so? Class rep, your members have joined.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sharing something on your screen. Are you getting something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So we are dealing on GPC and foundation, that is general building construction on part of foundation. What do you know about foundation? Anyone can tell us what mean by foundation? You can read.
And transfers the load from the structure to the soil safely and stably.
Okay, good. It foundation are generally regarded as the lowest part of a building, which eventually transmit load into the ground in conjunction with the immediate ground natural foundation that receives the loading. Uh, the artificial foundation must be able to safely to the transmission without causing unnecessary movement of the structure. There are different types of foundation. The type chosen depending on the type of structure used, the soil bearing capacity, the load imposed. That is, those are factors that determine the type of foundation that you will use. For example, in a marshy area, you will choose a foundation that supports your building to avoid movement. We are going to see on types of foundation. Who can read for us the type of foundation one? Minor, you can read for us the first.
There is strip foundation. These are suitable where there are continuous load-bearing walls from the foundation. The strip may either be made of concrete, that is mass or reinforced, or from masonry construction, e.g. brickwork. For mass concrete, the loading is transmitted at an angle of 45, hence taking the effective width of the strip in 3 times more than the thickness of the wall. The depth should be equal to this thickness as well. If it exceeds this, the foundation will line of shear unless reinforcement is included.
Okay, that is good, Minor. Thank you. You can give him a clap or you can share it. Okay, uh, maybe we can move to the strip foundation, and I may request Festus to tell us which type of this and where is applicable.
Um, this is wide strip foundation. This type is used where the soil has a low bearing capacity, and the aim is to distribute load over as much an area as possible. The strip in this case should be reinforced so as to avoid the shear failure together with the cracking failure of the bottom due to bending moment.
Okay, thank you. So you see that white strip foundation, uh, are used in where has a low bearing capacity of it is used in where the soil is loose, maybe in marshy areas. You can use it as a part of your foundations. Okay, we may move to the third one, which is a deep strip foundation. These are used where the suitable pairing is down, since concrete is good in compression strength. It is mostly done in mass concrete. I will send the examples of these types of foundation to the class rep. You will confirm it later. Okay, next we have pad foundation or isolated. I may request Tony to read for us and explain to us a bit.
Pad foundation or isolated area. This is done for isolated load-bearing elements, in brackets column, and it's mostly in reinforced concrete, since the tendency for failure is to cap in. The reinforcements are placed in either direction.
Good. Okay, when you see pad foundations, here we are told this is done for isolated load bearing elements, columns, and it's mostly in reinforced concrete. Since the tendency for failure is to cap in, the reinforcement are placed in either direction. This is where the foundation, you use reinforcement bars to avoid the shear or collapse of the foundation. We can move to the next one. The requirements of good foundation. You can tell the one that you know by raise of hand. Festus.
We have load bearing capacity.
Yeah, we have load bearing capacity. Another one. Amos.
Settlement control.
Yeah, we have settlement control. Amos.
Yes, sir.
Tell us another one, please.
Stability.
Yeah, good. We have also stability. Kennedy, tell us one example of foundation.
Here is compatibility with soil.
Thank you. So when we look at the functional requirement of foundation, these are requirements that required to maybe for a foundation to hold or to bear in various situations. For example, load bearing capacity. The foundation must be able to support the vertical and lateral loads imposed by the structure. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
When we come to settlement control, the foundation should minimize different settlements which can lead to structural damage. It should provide uniform support to prevent uneven settling. Okay, this is the foundation should be able to control the settlement from both sides. Maybe your structure from one corner to another. The foundation should be able to hold the forces to avoid settlement. Okay, I may request Tony, you can read for us about capability. Explain for us a little bit about capability with soil. Tony, are you with us?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. You can explain for us a little bit about capability with soil. Compatibility.
Okay. So under compatibility with soil, the foundation type and design should be suitable for the specific soil conditions at the construction site, taking into account factors like soil type, bearing capacity, and soil settlement characteristics.
Okay, thank you. Uh, Before I end my lesson, I may ask you, what have you learned today about our lesson? Maybe one of you can tell us what you have learned from the lesson today. Festus,
Yes.
what have you learned from our lesson today?
I've learned different functional requirements of a foundation. That is bearing capacity, we have settlement control, we have stability, and the compatibility of the soil.
Okay, thank you. Uh, Amos, what have you learned from today from the types of foundation, maybe from it seems Amos have technical problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome. Tell us one thing that you learned today.
We have learned about types of foundations. We have had upstream foundation.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of my lesson. I may give you some assignment that go and check on the procedures of laying a strip foundation from the excavation part to laying of concrete. We will come and discuss on our next class. Thank you.